Y'all come on in, my kings and queens, my beautiful royal angels, my gorgeous butterflies. Y'all already know what it is, baby. It's Sip Sage and Benefits with Diamond Stone, baby. And today is hump day. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. How you doing? Y'all come on in. Y'all already know what to do. Hit that like and share button and run this stream up, honey. Run it all the way up, baby. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Baby, this week is almost gone. This month is gone, baby. Y'all ready for June, baby? June got some great, fantastic things waiting on you, too. If you've been going through, just know you ain't going to be going through for long, baby. This too shall pass. Come on in and say hello. And if you hear the music in my background, I do not own the rights to publishing, the copyrights, or the people, or the music that you hear. Period. Oh, let me do something, y'all, because it's messing up my, Everybody want to come by me with music, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Let me take this off. Wait a minute. There we go. We back now. Because I can't see y'all. There you go. Hey, Lucille. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Y'all come on in and say hello to me. I had to fix it. I forgot I had to turn it on. My Wi-Fi off. Y'all run that stream up. I don't see my hearts and my butt. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I know y'all in a good mood today. I was going to take y'all to the river today. I went, but I'm going back in a minute. I had to go take care of a little business, honey. Oh, I can't wait to tell y'all. I had to go take care of a little business. Yes, indeed. What y'all got planned for the weekend? Y'all, I only got like a few more days to enjoy this freedom I got, because honey, things about to change. Y'all come on in, let's talk about it. I enjoyed y'all last night too. I sure did. What y'all got planned for the weekend? I'm so glad it's almost here. I don't know what to do. But I'm so excited about a lot, you know. I'm excited about a lot of things. Doors have been open. I'm trying to give everybody a chance to come on in before I get on today's message. Before I get on today's message, y'all, about low vibrational people, honey. Y'all gotta go on and block these low vibrational people out your life, baby. And do you not know they would get mad at you because you do not want to let them bring your energy down? Satan don't like that. He don't like when you take charge and when you have charge over your own life. He don't like that. When you see you ain't got no fear, no weakness, you can't be showing these evil spirits no weakness, baby, because they will take over. They see your light and they want a part of it, honey. They sure do. They will come to suck all the light and life out of you. You cannot do that. You got to protect your peace at all costs. You got to protect your energy at all costs. Honey, it took me too long to get to where I am to let anybody come and do anything other than that. I'm telling you. And when you just come to a point where you be like, you know what? I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Let me just go on and nip this on in the bud. You know what? Let me just go on and sever this tie all the way together. Sometimes you got to sever a whole lot of ties, especially if you give people the benefit of a doubt. And they keep on showing you over and over who they really is. You better pay attention. You better pay attention. When you knew you wasn't wrong, when your discernment been telling you something, but you try to say, you know what? My mistake in life is always trying, hey Linda, hey Sharon, was always trying to see the good in everybody. But everybody's not going to be like you just because, you know, people think that when they do things that, materialistic things, that's not making you a good person. Because y'all know what the sermon was last night. Y'all know what I told y'all last night, okay? So You got to pay close attention to people's motives. You really do. And when you just get that in, especially if you know, you ain't got to be mean about it. You know what, this ain't for me. I just can't do your vibration. I was clashing, so I'm just gonna have to go on and cut you all the way off and block you. When you do that, watch how them doors open up for you. I promise you, they're gonna open up so wide, baby. Let me tell you something. We all have a journey in life, each and every one of us, and there are lessons to learn. You can learn from other people, and that's why your paths will cross, and there are many tests that you're gonna have to take, and you're gonna keep on taking them same tests until you pass it. Y'all, I'm passing tests. I got tired of failing. Do you hear me? You fail enough times, you will begin to study so you can pass. And baby, I've been passing them. And then, you know, sometimes people would just get to the point where, you know, they'll try to manipulate you into thinking that you this horrible person, or something is wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You just standing your ground, okay? Period. And you not letting nobody, you have to set up boundaries, because if you don't set up them boundaries, them demons will cross all kinds. You even have to set up boundaries with yourself. I have to set up boundaries with myself, y'all, because sometimes I can get petty, but I be trying not to. And like I said, I ain't perfect. I make mistakes too, but I know how to correct mine real quick and acknowledge them. So you got to acknowledge them. But if you walking around like you don't make none, then you will never acknowledge them. It'll be everybody's fault but your own. Period. And if somebody don't want to be bothered with you, don't be mad, because maybe it's something that you need to check within yourself. You might need to. If 10 people have told you, y'all, Dr. Lee used to say this all the time, if 10 people have told you that you a horse, you might as well saddle up, because 10 people have told you the same thing.
Your parking spot? Yeah.
10 people ain't gonna tell you that over and over again, because all 10 people don't really know you and they just came across you. But if they telling you the same thing about yourself, you might want to acknowledge it. You might want to take a look at it. You might want to see, is it something that you need to change? I take a look at myself every day, because I'm telling y'all, I ain't perfect. There's a lot of stuff I need to change. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I cut out all distractions. I cut out all low vibrations, low vibrational people that come to steal your energy and your peace. Cut them off, and you'll feel so much better. You ain't got to be mean. Clear those things in your path that has been blocking your way from moving forward, honey. I've been in relationships that did not work, you know, for whatever reason it was at that time, but I took something away from it, and I learned something about myself, and I learned something about the situation of the relationship that I was in, and I used that. It is what it is. But I passed that test, so I wouldn't keep on attracting the same kind of people in my life. But you best believe them people gonna still come, but you gotta know how to, if you'd have had them kind of toxic, all your life, you'd have been in toxic relationship after toxic relationship. Manipulative, conniving people. They come smiling in a kitty cat suit, but they wolves. Trust and believe, they will bite you. They wolves. They just look like little kitty cats. They not. But when you've been through it over and over and over again, you should recognize the sign. When you see, you ought to be able to recognize it. You say, this something ain't right about this. Okay? You looking like a little kitten, but you around here growling like a wolf, because you is a wolf. You's a wolf in kitty cat clothing. Not in sheep's clothing, kitty cat clothing. Y'all keep them hearts going up, put me them thumbs up. It's the truth, though. But ain't nothing wrong with that, because you know what? You got to make changes in your life, and you got to, when you want something different and you trying to do something different, you're going to come across all kind of different obstacles in your life. You're going to come across different tests, because for every test that you have, for each elevation, there's a different test, and there's different levels of demons. Trust me. It is. Don't fall for the okie dokie. That's why you can't believe everything people say about people. I done had people lie on me. They would try to turn, y'all ever had that before? When y'all had people like literally lie on you, like I'm talking about for real, but then they be sitting in your face smiling like they ain't did that, but then they trying to, everybody that really loves and care about you, they have tried to tarnish your name. They have lied on you, like telling people all kind of lies on you, trying to make you seem, trying to paint you into this person that you really, really not. Have you had that happen to you? I have had that happen to me several times, okay? And it will happen to you because they want to tarnish who you really are. It's something about you. They want to make sure they drain all the light out of you. You cannot let nobody do that. Set up boundaries, baby. You got to even have boundaries for yourself. I have to have boundaries for me. And sometimes I step out of them, but I step right back in them real, real quick. And I said, let me quit. Let me stop playing. Because you play with fire long enough, you will get burned. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. You block them. Block them. Ain't nobody gonna get mad because if you block me, I ain't gonna get mad. Only the devil gonna get mad because he couldn't accomplish what he was setting out trying to accomplish because he has no access to you any longer. You're not entertaining it any longer because as long as you feeding that energy, you're opening up the door for the enemy to come in and do whatever he want to do. But when you cut off all of that and they can't have no contact to you, you got to be careful of who you allow in your space. You got to be careful of who you allow in your life. You got to be careful of who you allow in your circle. Everybody ain't meant to be there. They sure is not. Everybody don't need access to you. Energy is real. Believe that. Hey, I done cut off some access to family members. Sometimes you got to do it. It's not necessarily the person, it's the spirit that's in the person. Because some people entertain other things. In different spirits, they entertain different spirits. And if they doing that and they coming around you, what you think gonna happen to you? Hey, cousin Sherry. That's why they be telling you be careful of who you sleep with. You can't be around here sleeping with everybody. Soul ties is real. And then next thing you know, whoever they done slept with, all them spirits that they done entertain, and they sleep with you, or you sleep with them, you entertaining them same spirits. And then you wonder why you can't cut nobody off. How you doing, Miss Sheila? That's why. So you got to be real careful about the things that you do, especially when God is using you and you trying to stay on the right path. Because temptation is real. Hey, Roro, how you doing, gorgeous queen? Temptation is real, and it comes in all shapes, forms, and fashions. And and baby, I tell y'all, the flesh is the dirtiest thing there is. And if your flesh is weak and you can't withstand some things, you will fall for a whole lot of things. Understand me? Don't do it. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the repercussions that's going to come behind it. It's not worth that soul being tied to somebody you ain't got no business being tied to. Y'all hear me now? That way. That part. And definitely in that order. Y'all, I'm so blessed. God has just truly been just showing out for me. This is my season, honey. Child, let me tell y'all something. I went through a storm. I was going through a storm. Sometimes you go through them storms. Everybody ain't got to know you going through a storm. But baby, when I tell you the rainbow is here, I'm good. What about you? Call me, please. Okay, I'll call you, Miss Sheila. Yes, baby. But I told y'all got to celebrate your success, your losses as well as your successes. You know, today as I was riding, and you know, I was just thinking about things, but because so many things are just falling in line. And I was just thinking about the process. The process is not always beautiful, y'all. And God was just talking to me. He said, you can't focus on the process. You think about the finish. What it's going to look like when the finished product. Y'all know like when you're starting, like for some of y'all, when y'all starting them starter locks, it be so ugly, don't it? You don't like it. You don't even want to go through that part. You be trying to get to the shortcuts. You want to go through the shortcuts. Any kind of shortcut you can, but shortcuts ain't always good. Sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you need to go through the whole process so you can understand and you appreciate things more better. As we was talking about last night. That's just like you got to build a house. You building that house, and God spoke to me. The foundation is just as important as the frame. And when you coming with that, hey Angela, baby, that my queen go. When you building that foundation, you don't feel like building that foundation. You be tired some days. It might not look right, but you got to do it right. You just can't throw it together because even when you put the frame up, the frame is not going to match the foundation. And it's going to crumble. It ain't going to last long. So depending on how strong your foundation is how strong that house you going to building is. But when you doing it, you can't see it. All you see is this ugliness, bricks, mortar, cement. And you be looking at it like, this ain't looking too good. But then you put that frame up, then you see things starting to look a little bit better. Then they put the walls up, things looking a little bit better. Then they put the wiring in and everything else, and then they complete it all together. Then you see the end result. But at first, when you was doing it, it was hard work because that foundation had to be built and it had to be done right. Then you had to put the frame up. It was a process. It was steps that needed to be taken. And it started out, it didn't look like much, but when you finished, what about when you finished? He was like, wow, I didn't know it could be this beautiful. That's like when you go buy some of these foreclosed homes. I'm a living witness to that one. You got one in Birmingham, Alabama. Gutted that sucker all the way out, y'all. It looked at a hot mess. Even when it was gutted out, it looked at a hot mess. But the foundation was still good. And then you was able to do what you wanted to do with it. And when everything got up and was redone and repaired and just brand new, it looked good. But it was the process. It didn't look like much of nothing. Sheila, honey, girl, you be surprised at what this is. Girl, I'm going to go get my hair fixed. I'm trying to wait. I'm waiting on something. I'm trying to wait till the very last day so I can be cute when I step in the door, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I'm just gonna tell y'all about it right now. Hey, Sharon, baby, how you doing, honey? Y'all send them hearts up and them thumbs up, baby. I don't see them. I need y'all to keep them things going, honey. Period. People would try to drag you into negativity, and there's been a lot of that around me, especially when God is getting ready to bless you with something big, because Satan gonna try on all counts. Because if he can't get you with fear, he gonna try to get you with worry. If he can't get you with worry, he'll try to pull you down into depression, all kind of stuff. I love me some you too. You can't let that work. You gotta, baby, know who you are and be happy about who you are. Don't let nobody come plant them negative seeds in your head, in your spirit. That's why you got boundaries. You don't need nobody picking over in your garden. Tell them to go get their own. And they can plant whatever they want to plant. You don't need their seeds in your garden at all. And it's okay. Some people not going to like you, and that's all right too. I'm moving right along. You ain't gonna lose no sleep at all. You'll find out that life is really actually greater. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing, beautiful? That's the truth. And it be so many things. I be like, why I supposed to trying to pull my spirit? I'm not finna let nobody do that. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Y'all, it took a long time for me to get like this, for real, because I would just let people get away with anything, and I would just take things to heart and just hold it in. Not no more. They don't care about it when they stepping over them boundaries. They don't care about your feelings. So now I might come off as aggressive or hardcore. Call it whatever you want, but I ain't no pushover. I have boundaries. You either respect them or I just remove you on out my way. Period. Respect the boundaries or get gone. And if people can't respect your boundaries, what they got to do? They got to get gone. That's just like if you got children and you say, this is my house. I don't care if you grown or not. If you can't respect my rules and my regulations and my boundaries or what I got in my house, then you need to get your own. But what you won't come up here and do is disrupt my peace and my comfortability. Oh, I'm wonderful, my queen of our royal angels. You better know it, honey bunny. Right, I don't let nobody slide with a thing. Angela, you can't. I used to and I don't no more. And they be mad. Don't nobody get mad because only person that'll get mad because you're not letting somebody overstep their boundaries is the devil. That's when you need to watch who you around, because you mad about that. It's something else going on with you, because I won't let you overstep boundaries, because I won't let you, disrupt my peace or my energy. We ain't doing that. I have too many great things to wake up to. God has been so good to me. When I tell y'all, God has been showing up and showing out for me in my favor. Ooh, I feel almost back to normal. He been giving me everything I asked for. She just said, let them be mad. I don't care about them being mad. They ain't gonna hurt my feelings because they don't have to worry about me. That way, that part of the devil in no order. Because if I cut you off, you ain't got to worry about me no way. I ain't coming your way. I ain't going to even think about you. And I promise you, I ain't going to even lose no sleep. Hello, somebody. I let the next person deal with the problem. Not me. I ain't dealing with none. I promise you I'm not. I don't care who it is. Me and my mama was talking about that last night. I said, I don't have no issues, because I let people be. If you want to be mad about something, then you be mad about something. Whatever it is, but whatever, you're not gonna put that energy on me. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna disturb my peace. That's what you're not gonna do. You better know, Yolanda. Nothing, girl. We're just talking in general about protecting your peace and setting boundaries, honey, and cutting off folks that's low vibrational. Every time you talk to them, they whining and crying and complaining about something, and there's always a problem with you, but they ain't figured out that maybe the problem lies within them. That you can't never have a decent, if somebody in your presence, you ever have somebody in your presence and they always negative about something, or they always crying about something, or they always complaining about something, or they ain't never happy about nothing. The sun is shining, they complaining about it. That type of person, that pulls on your energy. It does. You be so drained. Y'all done been around people like this. All they do is complain and mope and cry and whine, and you ain't got no reason to be around here crying and whining. Heck, if I can have a day where I'm smiling and not a day goes by. I was just in the car. I was listening to my son music, y'all. I listen to my baby music all the time. I miss my son so much. I got a reason to cry. I got a reason to mope around here every day and just my spirits be down. But they're not. I'm not going to allow them to be. I have my moments, but I'm not going to let that consume me. I'm not going to let it consume me to where I just can't be happy or smile. I had to get distance from a minute that was exactly what you just said. Okay, Angela. And I'm just in that season where I just cut you on off. But especially if I done gave you too many chances. And that's another thing I'm working on. Stop giving folks more than one chance to prove to you, for them to bite you more than one time. They bit you before and you know they bit you. Why are you going to continuously give them an opportunity to continuously bite you over and over again? Now, something wrong with you, and you need to check yourself. So that's what I'm working on. When people didn't cross you and overstep boundaries, and they knew what they was doing, they pretended like they didn't, but they really knew. And you see all the shadiness and other crap that they done did. But they want to play like they don't know what they doing. They know exactly what they doing. Yolanda said, my thoughts on that is remove those type of people from my life. You better say it. I do. I don't care who it is. Especially if it's got to bring up some old stuff that I probably laid to rest, and you bring it up. You can't take me back to where I done came from. That ain't happening. No, that ain't gonna happen. No. What's gonna be is gonna be. They can't do no more than what God allowed them to do. The rest is on you. And that's the truth. Y'all win that. I love that. Y'all keep the emojis coming. I'm supposed to give me something to eat. I'm trying to figure out what I want, y'all. I had something earlier, but that wasn't what I wanted. But I want something real good. I want me some, I think I want me some juicy crab. I don't know. Or some JJ's. I might get me some JJ's. I don't know. I want me some juicy crab or some JJ's, I think. Y'all better wake up with a purpose. Wake up happy. Folks come around you with all that, and then especially, and the ones you really gotta watch out for is the ones that like to lie on you and try to make you seem bad to all the people that love you, like your family members and your close friends and stuff like that. Try to paint a bad picture of you, like you this horrible person. Them the ones you really gotta watch. For real. You see a snake and you pick it up. Don't get mad at the snake because it bit you and you. Yolanda, so true. Now you telling the truth. Especially when you know it's a snake. You've been told countless of times and they done showed you they a snake. You better take heed and quit playing with that snake. Quit playing with that snake. You didn't get it from the pet store. Quit playing with them snakes. But let them snakes be. Let them snakes go intertwine with other snakes where they belong. That way. That part and definitely in that water. Sure do. You have the choice of what you want to entertain and what you're willing not to entertain. Everybody got that choice. Don't be mad about people's decisions. You know, me and Pop was talking about some a couple of months ago. My daughter cooked salmon, shrimp. Ooh, your daughter over there cooking. And we was talking about something, and we was just talking about, and different people, really. And I was like, I don't know why people would get mad at other people's decisions, especially if it's a decision that's going to be better for them. I would never get mad at somebody. Heck, I told one of my, I thought closest friends, I said, baby, if I rub your spirit the wrong way or make you feel some type of way, unfriend me. And I meant every word I said. And we ain't friends no more. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We never was. I was their friend, but they wasn't mine. But guess what? I ain't missed no beat. I ain't shed no tears. I ain't cried. Period. But I was saying thank you. Because you don't know, I had already cut you off. I just was trying to do it smoothly. But I had already cut you off. The whole wide world need to know. It is what it is. Plenty of people. People I've known years and years and years. Show me who you is. I'm at that point now. Show me who you is one time. Sometimes y'all see me with folks and then y'all don't see me with them no more. Y'all know the reason. They showed me they was a snake and they bite. Hey, Deborah. That's why you don't see them no more. I ain't gonna talk about them. I ain't gonna dog them out. It ain't no need. They not that important. They not that relevant. I ain't lost nothing. I done gained a lot, but I ain't lost nothing. I just want to touch bases with y'all, but I will be back, honey. I gotta find out what I'm finna eat, y'all. And I'll see y'all in a minute. I love y'all.